Let's do this thing. Hello, everybody. Mike's coming through. Chrome's coming through. You guys can hear music. Minecraft should be making noise. And then that's it. I think we're good to go. How's everybody doing? Just Colt, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Welcome to Team Obsidian. Oh, I haven't changed the branding on that yet, but we'll get there. We're out here working on some beach infrastructure. Oh yeah, you can even see that we're starting on on some beach party, some let's do beach party aesthetics. This is gonna be very cool. Wait, Eldest Arcanum, thank you for using your Prime. Appreciate you. I haven't streamed in a bit, and I've been so sleepy. Guys, I haven't messed up my sleep schedule as much as this in a long time. Oh, man. So I'm a little out of it, and we're gonna just go slow. We're gonna have a chill building stream together today. I'm also gonna destroy these, and we're gonna keep replanting apricorn trees because I think I'm gonna need the blocks. I'm actually not entirely sure. So I built the tiki farm, the tiki build that you guys might have seen if you saw my first episode from Origins, which I'm assuming, you know, if you're here, you probably did. And if you haven't, well, you should definitely check that out. There are spoilers abound, but we have a shiny Poplio, okay? Oh, Dragon Breath, thank you for subscribing. 7 months. I gotta do more subscriber badges too. I finally have them. It took me, you know, I don't know, like 5 years to get subscriber badges on there, but we did it, and now I need more of them. But yeah, basically, Shiny Poplio did mess with my plans quite. Just Colk with 5 gifted subs to the community. Make sure to thank your gifter and thank you. Thank you, Just Colk. Welcome to the stream, man, or friend, and thank you so much. Yeah, Leonardo Lily, high five. Daisy Petals, iMan25 and Psy getting a gifted sub. Let's go. We love that. 2 absolute G's getting gifted there. I'm not sure about the other ones, but hey, Daisy, high five. Leonardo, you're cool. About time you streamed. Effervescent. I call this little dude FEV. Making sure it's male. Yeah, this is FE. FEV. Or just V for short, maybe. We'll keep working on it. But FEV is the current name. Now, I have what I was trying to say before I got very distracted by the wonderful gifteds. Thank you for the peak YouTube video. Went well with my food. Let's go. Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to hear that I have made anyone's day better with my shenanigans. We are going to be building or rebuilding more like, the tiki hut that you may have seen in the intro of my first Origins episode. And that was built in a single player world that never saw the light of day to YouTube, but it actually still might. I still have all the footage. I'm considering posting it. It'll be like a 2-hour movie if I do post it. So we'll see. But we can see our Lightmatic is kind of busted because when I built it, it was in a different mod pack. And I kind of just moved it over. I didn't do anything with it. We're just going to be kind of doing our best to bring it back. I'm not really worried about doing it 1-for-1 at all. And obviously, we're not going to put this dirt wall here. But we will get a bunch of beach party things in here. It'll be a nice little tiki bar restaurant. We'll make it all work. Oh, Nate with another shiny, dude. Nate is actually rich in shinies. So we're going to make our tiki bar. And we've got some other friends over here making stuff. Jean-Marc flying off on Golurk. Let's go. And they're working on a pier at the moment. That's Sheeran over there as well. And hello, Bug7, Bro. My first Virt live. Let's go. Tuki Mori, loving the project. Let's go. Very hype, very hype. Glad to hear that. We are I'm so excited to be in this world. That's it. This is the dream. And the backup to the dream, or part 2 of the dream, is that it works out on YouTube, and you know, that we can make a living off of it still, because Duck and I are not big enough creators to be like, oh, this will be easy. But we're very excited, and I really appreciate hearing that. And thanks everybody for being here. Now, I think I'm kind of just going to map out some stuff here, and we'll figure out exactly how we're going to do this. I don't know if all of these... I guess the fact that these blocks are showing up means that I can get them. So we'll do some stuff there. No, I've never done easy place. I don't do easy place. I think I've used easy place specifically to place like a slime block in the air when I'm making like a world eater, and that's it. I don't like easy place. So this will take longer than perhaps it would for some, but that's okay. Oh wait, this is gonna... How do we do this? We do this, and we make... I think I saw woven. That seems right. We make some... I think I used those. I actually remember this. That's crazy. I'm pretty sure that's right. Maybe we take another look. Let's see what else had. Gil... Oh, my status. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Gilly. Perfect. See how well it turns out to be? Yeah, me too. Me too. What is this one? Brick bond palm planks, mosaic woven or something. I did get this one. Yeah, look at that. We're laying down the first ones, and polished palm planks and stuff. Okay, cool. Not big enough yet. Oh yeah, Amy. Yeah, Timber can have the different color woods he's holding. That's pretty cool. Yes, indeed. Let's make polished. Where's polished? Cool. What happened? Oh, hype chest. We'll open the hype chest. I don't know what this does. That's iconic emote. Wow. Why did it put a T there? Whatever. I must have had a T in the chat. That's a Minecraft whoopsie. So, mosaic. Something mosaic. Oh, there it is. Palm planks mosaic. Cool. All right, I think that's most of that. Yeah, Drew, I have no idea, unfortunately, what's going on with that. I am going to do an update. Oh, we need brick bond. I'm going to do an update to our mod pack very soon, and then we'll also probably push that to Modrinth for those that are waiting for it. I know we've seen some questions about that. But I don't know if that'll... I don't know. I have no idea if that'll fix it. Because it doesn't seem... You're the only one with it. That's what's crazy. So, like, I don't know what to say. Let's do this. Yes, yes. Now, let me actually, like, just take a look at this. Yeah, positioning is good, I'm pretty sure. And I'm just going to build up around it, even if it's not perfect. And we're gonna change some of the shaping and stuff as we go, but I do want to kind of mirror what I had at least a bit. And so we just do some placing here. I wonder if you've seen the first episode. I'd be curious to know, like, what do people, you know, what's your takeaway? What do you want to see out of Origins in the near future? And are there any Pokemon that you're excited to see me hunt for? Because, dude, the fact that I got Shiny Poplio episode 1 is just game breaking. Just silly. Just absolutely silly, and just it broke me a little bit, because when that happened, I just logged out. I was like, how do I do this? Less rigged Pokemon. I was like, every content plan I had feels like it needs to go out the window. And I need to figure out what I'm doing with this Poplio right now. And I still haven't fully. One of the reasons why you guys don't see an obsidian texture on this Poplio right now is because I turned my resource pack off for it. First of all, it's like a cheap little resource pack. It's not part of our like actual on the server yet. I wanna make sure that when I do it, it's for a reason. So like if you guys saw, I posted on YouTube about this stream and I used the texture pack for that. Well, I'm not doing it in game when I'm playing because I want that to be a result of something. So if you see it for now, it's just I don't know. That's so strange. Why would it just show up in pictures as being obsidian? I wonder. Perhaps it's some sort of vampiric curse. I don't know. I have no idea. But we'll figure it out together. More obsidian banter on camera. Okay, and when you say that, Heron, do you mean like kind of like a Gilly quote and being like when we're starting the enchanting thing, Gil goes 3, 2, 1, kill the pond guy and go, which was beautiful. I assume that's what you mean, and I agree with you. We do need more of that. Oh, what else do we need? We needed stairs. Also, I normally don't build with late Maddox on stream, but today I decided I was gonna, because I really just want to get consistent with streaming with you guys, and I also just I didn't have any other better plans. This is the big thing that needs to be done. You know what? We're gonna not do this curve here. We're just gonna go across because not necessary in the same way that it once was. Creeper PvP tech tutorials. Just Colk, I really appreciate you giving subs. I don't think I can do that. I don't know if that's something I could. PvP tech tutorials. My girlfriend just delivered me coffee, so I am so set now. Also, yeah, I don't know about that. Oh, maybe the pentakill. That's actually hilarious. You know what? We can figure that out. Actually, I will caffeinate for both of you. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Heron. Goats. Wait, hold on. I gotta scroll back up. Video bonus for the win. I'm hyped for how this server will look months from now. It should be good. I hope you do hunt for shiny Metagross. We will do that. That will happen in time. In time. Uncut crazy quotes of the members. Gil out here leading the charge. Absolutely. Yeah, Gil's quote of Gil's quote also of when we were fighting the wardens. By the way, the only reason why I didn't include that in the video was because it was insane. It was just pure chaos, and it was like 2.5 hours of us. So you guys got like very little of the warden content there, but it was necessary for me to not do all of that. Oh my god. Fennekin or Torchic? Those are cool ones. I actually really want a Torchic. A good Torchic. I do want to hunt a good Torchic. And it needs to be a hidden ability Torchic because speed boost. Yes. I'm down with that. Also, Delphox is really cool. I have never had a Delphox, and I would love to have a Delphox. So, you know what? Epic. We need to spread out our fire types a little bit, because I do have Armarouge in mind, and I have Arcanine in mind. In fact, I have an Arcanine right now. Y'all, I have an addiction. You know what? This hasn't really come up yet on stream. Well, I did stream. Apologize for the doubles. But I streamed hunting for Snow Warning Alolan Ninetales, and gang, it's so bad. It's so bad. I have a horrible addiction to Poke Snacks. Yeah, Luna knows. Luna says we're seeking help right now. Yeah, it hasn't been going well. The help thing, do better. You know, if you're looking for like a psychiatrist for me, one, hey, health insurance, let's go. Part two, yeah, yeah. Oh, other big news. Oh my God. First of all, 65 people here. Let's go. Second of all, I have a new computer coming. Gang, we're gonna have Distant Horizons and maxed out dumb shaders, and yeah, I'm very excited. And that also, just to be clear, that it is not sponsored. No, I wish it was sponsored. And if I can get a sponsorship, I am still trying. And if I do end up getting a sponsorship, my girlfriend gets this one, but or the new one. But the new PC is going to be crazy because I have been playing on a Mac laptop, docked Mac laptop for 5 years and getting by. And I'm very, very excited. And that all comes down to you guys supporting. Seriously, like that, and my girlfriend supporting, and my family supporting, and certainly some hard work and some cool stuff that I am certainly proud of. But my God, it definitely comes down to everybody commenting, liking, the algorithm being kind, and that's how we got here. Yeah, huge. The Mac is finally going. Yep. I'm very excited. I'm so excited. Okay, so we have like a little floor here at least. This is nice. I'm going to abandon this for now. This was, I think I had my storage. Oh yeah, I had my storage underneath this thing. So we're gonna skip that for the moment because we don't really care about that. We're gonna go up a layer, and I am going to try and get Lightmatica breaking the doormats. Yeah, doormats. Yeah, we're gonna make sure. Oh wait, I think I have to break this. Yeah, let's get some more stuff down here actually. Yeah, the Mac, hey, the Mac got me so far, and I will be still using it for like production stuff, but I've been, you know, it's funny actually with Minecraft announcing Vulkan stuff is maybe I would have been able to stay on the Mac, who knows, but the biggest reason was even the Iris dev was announcing that they were going to be like moving away from Mac supported shader stuff, and so I would have probably down the line ended up in a position where I couldn't have shaders at all at some point. That has changed, I think, now because of Vulkan, but hard to say. What is that? Palm slab. Oh, okay, well, we don't care about that. What's this one? Stacked palm planks. I ran out of those, I guess. Yeah, it's also, you know, it's gotten us here. It made 1, 2, 3, 4 Cobblemon trailers and a bunch of other teasers. So, you know, there's something to that. Are we getting a PC setup stream? No. it's gonna be awful. I haven't been on a PC in, you know, since a long time. We're gonna leave it at a long time, an embarrassingly long time, because I'm unk. And so yeah, we're just gonna say a long time, 100 years. I don't know about 100 years, but yeah, it's been a bit. I think this will be more of a I sit down and I scratch my head until it's over. Bitter asked about what favorite water type legendary is. What is my favorite dark ghost legendary? I don't know if I want to answer this, only because it's really long-term spoilers. I'm going to tell you that one of my favorite ghost legendary. You know what? Here's what I'll do. In order to obfuscate my answer, I'm going to give you 2 at least. Yeah, don't spoil. Okay, you know what? I'm not even going to answer. I'm not going to answer. Sorry. I'm so sorry, Bitter. I can't answer you. Obfuscate. Yeah, there we go. You guys get it. Dude, I swear, you guys catch that so much more often than me. Here's what I'll say, Bitter. I like all of them. Truthfully, like ghost legendaries, dark legendaries, I love all of them. That's fact. And the more evil, the better in some ways. Yeah. But because there's not that many, I feel like anything I say is a spoiler, so I'm gonna avoid answering. And I want that to, you know, people could guess, and you can guess. But I can't answer you. I'm so sorry. That's such a far off spoiler. I shouldn't be concerned about it. But the second I said that it was a spoiler too, I was like, nah, I can't say anything now. So here we are. Caught in between. It's so juicy, boss. Silvally Ghost. Okay. All right. Chill, Nate. Chill. I don't know anything about Silvally, to be fair. You know what's funny is because I don't know that much about legendaries, and it's true, the Pokemon I know the least about are legendaries and mythicals because, like, I know Pokemon from Cobblemon. I've been learning about Pokemon from Cobblemon. So, you know, I haven't played with legendaries specifically for that reason because I want to experience them generally when they come to the game in base Cobblemon. And so it's just not something that I even know that much about. But I do have my favorites. And I do think most of you could guess some of those. So. Yeah. Well, yeah, to be fair, of course. I mean, everything is in Cobblemon, kind of. But base Cobblemon. Wait until he learns about King Gambit. I know about King Gambit. Well, I know about, like, VGC meta stuff, especially. Because of my researching. My other obsession. Poke Snacks. And... Hey, where'd you come from? We tried to get rid of your home. I see. I found your home. I have a villager that trades palm torches now. I don't know if John Mark's in here, but... yeah, we can get these for emeralds now, which is nice. Yeah, it's beach episode time, Blaze. We are hanging out on the beach and building a tiki hut for our shiny Poplio, who I expected to be on my shoulder, but went back when I healed my Pokemon. Hi, Poplio. I was thinking about putting down cakes while I was here, and then I was like, what would happen if a second shiny Poplio spawned? Like, would I explode? Would the universe devolve? Would Giratina show up and, I don't know, banish me or something? I don't know much about Giratina. Would, you know, I don't know. I don't know what would happen, but something along those lines. I'd explode. Okay, well, somebody would explode, and that's what's important. Is that Pomlog? It is Pomlog. Okay. I have TNT for that. Oh, not for the Poplio, right? Don't do this to me, Gil. Not you. Oh yeah, we're gonna need some texturing of the beach with some upside down sandstone stairs. We'll get to that, I'm sure. Okay. I think now... put one of those there, sure. I will probably do some retexturing of this at some point once it's kind of built up. I don't hate this, but I think I want like more spots where it seems like it's been trodden over with this kind of texture, and so it's been worn down. But I do like the Don the Beachcomber. For those of you, I used to be like a really fancy bartender in Boston, and Don the Beachcomber is one of the places that was like the birth of tiki drinks. This is This is history of drinking, which, you know, I don't really care about. I got to be real, but it was a part of my life. It was part of my capitalistically encouraged life. Let's see. Defended until he becomes my number 11, 30, 47. Nate, you know what's funny, Nate? I was picturing us having like a nice sanctuary here, and Nate's over just hanging out, killing Pokemon, and I was like, do I have to tell Nate not to do that just for vibes? Or is it better? I couldn't decide, so I didn't even mention it, but here we are. Now you know. You're on watch. Mm-hmm. You would explode, then after reviving and flying back, you'd plot on how best to have puppets dance on strings to receive it at your whim. Yep. Only illegal if I'm caught. Mm-hmm. What am I doing? Why am I over here? I don't actually know. Floorboards creak. Yeah, the floorboards are really cool. But I guess I did make a bunch. Yeah, I love the palm texture in general. It's awesome. All right, let's go up. We're gonna go with some stairs here. We're just gonna build along. I will refrain from doing this yet because we're probably gonna change where it is in the end. But the apricorn hanging wall signs, that will be expensive when we get there. And I don't have that much apricorn. Thank you, Blaze. Thank you. If someone's shiny is stolen, we know the suspect. You don't know the half of it, Disco. Wait until episode 2. I'm sure that will come up. Nate's over there cackling. I need to make some fences and stuff. Luckily, I've been trading, so we have the stuff for it. I have never stoled a shiny. You've done worse. You know what you did. Oh, Nate. What do we do with this? This perfect obsidian specimen. I don't know if I really need these here, but that's okay. What was this supposed to be? I'm actually really curious because... Oh, actually we do want that here. I do like this. This is just like, I was trying to like integrate the build into the water a little bit. So I put some waterlogged stairs. Huh. Dang it. I'm trapped. Cohen, nice to see ya. Welcome to stream. And thank you. That's, I appreciate it. I'm very hyped to have it out. I'm glad to hear that people are enjoying it as well. You especially. You need thatch? Oh, I will need thatch, actually. I think I'll need more thatch if you got it. I have a little bit, but I did use all of my emeralds trying to level one of those dudes up. You weren't wrong about them being expensive. You know what you did, Nate. We all know. If I caught it, it would, but only if it was caught. Oh, yeah, for what it shows up in chat. Oh my god. Oops. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nate is our... I mean, Nate's a standout Obsidian member. That's it. That's all I gotta say. And I am still working on, like, my... You know, being as Obsidian as I possibly can be. So, Nate, in some ways, is an aspirational figure for me. Let's think about it that way. Oh, what are you? Wait, what are you doing with with a happy guest? Sorry, I was trying to decipher what was going on with a happy guest. I'm very curious now. Y'all just like floating shinies up into the air and dropping them? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm reading? When the leader of Team Obsidian is being out Obsidian by their grunts. You know what? Hey, the other job that I had mainly for my adult life is sports performance coach. You got to make people better than you, okay? And that's an important part of being a leader, okay? So thank you, Nate, for inspiring us all. And also, you know, chill, my guy, chill. But also don't. And you're doing great. Also, oh my God. You're scary. Oh, goodness. Sounds like a problem? Not unless there's a coup. It's not a problem unless there's a coup. You want people to be, you know, you want to have good help, right? You want to have people that get the job done. Oh, look at that. Let's Do having an adapted crafting recipe for their trapdoors because they know that trapdoor crafting recipes are stupid. Well done. Well done. Okay, I don't think that orientation is correct, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. I'm more of a deterrent. Nate, you know how I actually just watched my first Wes Anderson the other day, and there's a guy in it. I don't know his name, but it's Willem Dafoe playing this character who just like walks around with brass knuckles and is the heavy man for one of the families. Like he's the guy who takes care of the problem, you know? That's Nate. Nate shows up, you don't want to be around. You're a pond member, Nate shows up at your house. Oh, that's not good. That's not where you want to be. You're gonna want to skedaddle. Oh, wait, do I have more? No. I don't think Nate'll take your shinies. Unless they're property of Team Obsidian, of course. In which case, Nate might. And everybody, thank you so much for the follows. C7, Frost Barracuda, Carb, Blaze, Rise W, Cupcake Chocobo. That's a sick name. Congratulations on that. Mionana. Na. I earned my shinies, yeah. Nate's also, see, this is the thing. See, Nate is also a grinder. Nate is capable of quite a bit, so we don't worry about that stuff, at least. Nate goes hard. 927 Pokemon caught for Nate. We go like this. Does anybody else just, like, love doing floors like this? I don't know what it is, but I love doing floors with the like alternating direction of logs. It just makes me happy. Huh. How are they in the wrong? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Weird. Wait, what? Oh, sure, that's the term grinder. A madman. Yeah, yeah, you get it. Nate's shiny luck is kind of crazy right now, actually. Virt, my hardcore simp, is here. I don't know what you mean. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Vance. No doubt Nate will catch up in no time. Oh, just 900. Oh, yeah, because Farley has more. Yeah, let's go, Farley. I have so many, actually. I have way more than I thought I would. But I'm not upset about that. Gang, we're going in. I have 669. Oh, man, I just passed the evil number. Pokemon caught. And, dude, this server has been way too fun. Yeah. Also, I've been designing a shop, and you guys will see I have like 3,600 saccharin logs on me. I am farming for that shop because I want to build it soon. And that shop will handle the topic of my obsession with Poke Snacks. Yeah, I'm very, oh man, there's so many things going on right now. I'm not going to spoil too much, but yeah, things are moving quickly. And I don't know how I'm going to make content about all of them in massive depth. I probably am not. I need to be able to adapt pretty quickly here, but we'll figure it out. I'm not actually worried about that. It's just it's a good challenge. It's going to be a good challenge. I do like this. I think for the inside, what I'll do is I will break up some of this stacked palm planks with some of the polished ones. So again, it looks like it's been well walked on. I do like that vibe. Let's see. My kill count is more impressive. Now I'm curious. What's my kill count? No, is it in here? Pokemon Battles 1, 2,000. I feel like that's probably a lot on the server. I've thrown 1,000 Pokeballs? Huh? Where's the one that I'm looking for, though? Mobs and oh. Mobs, right. Okay. Let's see. 975. Okay, never mind. I'm not close. Nate has over 10 times that. He's sick. He's a good acolyte of Obsidian. Or Ascendant, even, I suppose. Yeah. I'm not a big guy in building, however, do like designs. Designs are awesome, Disco. I mean, it's all, I don't know. You got to find your happy place in Minecraft, and not everybody has to do the same thing. You know, that's why we need so many people on the server too. Is it's a massive world, and there's a lot to be done. That's it. And everybody has the thing that makes them joyful, and the thing that makes them comfortable as well. I know there's plenty of people who get nervous about certain things or start to feel impostery and all that. I get it. I totally feel that way every time I publish something. So you know, I need more of this stacked. Oh god, wait. Oh no, it's fine. In Terraria, I go crazy. Let's go, Zan, man. That's cool. I have not played much Terraria. I've played a very little amount. But when I have a new computer, gang, we can play anything. I'll be able to play like Fallout and stuff. Dude, you don't... Oh, this is crazy. You guys don't know how excited I am. I played Fallout on PlayStation, and it was right before the like next gen update that broke everything. And I tried to do some mods because, you know, whatever. I just think everything's better with mods usually. And I wanted to do like Fallout building, and it was just so unstable, and it was very annoying, and yeah, the whole like UI was a mess. I'm gonna be able to play games on the computer that aren't Minecraft. What? Finally. I won't want to because I'm gonna be too obsessed with this server, but that's not the point. I will be able to when I want to. And that is awesome. Yeah. You know, you guys, I feel like anybody who plays on a PC might not understand this at first. They're just like, what do you mean you couldn't play Skyrim on your PC or whatever? Well, I couldn't. I couldn't do most things. I wanted to play Valheim. I don't think that one was available. What's another good example? Can you play Elden Ring and stuff like that? I don't actually know. I don't remember. But there are so many things that I'm just so excited to be able to try. Virt, where the Steelix became duck, has one. So did you get one yet? Wait, but what was the other thing you were saying? Oh Oh, because Duck has one. Oh, did I get one? Let me show you. Let me see. I think I did. I gotta see if I can find it without going too far in my PC because I don't want to reveal too much. But I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I got a Steelix. I think I might have only gotten an Onyx. Let's see. I have a lot of Pokemon that are solid. Oh, don't look at that too hard. I don't think I have one right now, actually. And if I do, it's not in a box I want to show you guys. So there we are. 240 chain of Turtwig. Also, wait, I remember somebody mentioned something about C7. First time in stream, just finished the Cobblemon X Create playlist. Let's go. Welcome. I do think I'm gonna get a Cobblemon X Create movie out for part 2. But it will likely have some new footage in it. That is something I'm working on. So hopefully that'll happen soon. Cobblemon X Create is not dead, but it's definitely going to take a back seat, and it did its job for me also. Like, for me, I really wanted to learn Pokemon mechanics that were like things I had never done before, because I hadn't really played much of the like the actual games. And so Cobblemon X Create was legitimately amazing for me in that it taught me how to play actual Pokemon in a way that I just hadn't been able to do really in base Cobblemon to this point, obviously, because it's just those features weren't there yet. But now I know. Now I know what I would do with TMs, and I can come up with content plans around things that like I wouldn't have really understood, I don't think, that much. Especially breeding, obviously, far more complex than TMs. But yeah, I am now prepared for these things in a much more thorough way, which is really nice. Especially when you're trying to like come up with creative ideas, it's important to know what you're actually doing and how they work. We'll check on this Rowlet quick. Oh, there's a Dartrix too. And better WoW? Yes. That's so true. Whoa. It's kind of good. Okay, sure. Get back here. I could play any game on my PC. Yeah, I just started playing Vault Hunters again. Drew, no! No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It'll be fun. We'll get you on the survival server at some point, I assume. I just don't... yeah. I got no idea. 240 chain of Turtwig. Since I want 30 shiny Torterras, so I have whatever form. Let's go. That's very cool, Lilia. I started reading that earlier. We came back to it. Yeah, that's awesome. Why are you talking about Among Us? I was not talking about Among Us. I don't know what you're referring to, Nate. Need to buy a new GPU to play any game I want. Oh, gotcha, C7. Yeah. Elden Ring is on PC. Cool. Yeah, see? Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm pumped. Maz, Clown Butcher, No Dip Chip, thank you for the follows. Thanks for hanging out with us today on this chill Sunday while we build a nice little beach resort for our shiny Poplio. I felt like I sounded like, oh man, that reminded me of South Park, where they get like this guy who, there's a kid who starts doing the radio, or like the morning announcements. Hi, I'm doing the morning announcements. People say that I have a great voice. Anyway, yes. What else? Hold on, let me catch on with chat. I'm actually really far behind. Is it a good Onyx? Because I'm still looking for one. I did have a good Onyx, and I think I moved it into a different box because it was so good. But I think it also lacked specifically in one of its in attack, I'm pretty sure, which is sad, obviously. So we'll have to see. Is Casey also on the Origin server? Maybe. Maybe Casey is. Casey has been cited on the Origin server. That's all I'll say. I don't know much about what he's doing here, you know. I'm sure I don't. Why would I? Who would tell me? What was I making? These polished. This one. Cool. Yeah, I will just say that Casey has been seen, since Nate also said that. I said earlier, was your hardcore simp? I was here for you. Oh, let's go, man. Let's go. Okay. Now I get it. I wasn't sure if you were referring to somebody else. And I was like, who's my... But now I see. Welcome. Sin, I gotta get on and make some POIs for the shinies I've hunted so far. Let's go. Yeah, we had a server meeting recently, and I'm encouraging everyone to... It's not like it's not necessary, but it's something that I would like to be done, is that we have habitats for anything that's been hunted as a shiny, and places where we can go in the world to be like, this is where shiny of this Pokemon spawns. You know, and this is where we hunt with our Poke Snacks, as opposed to just like putting them down in a field and being like, all right, whatever. It's here, it's done, I'm gone, I got my Pokemon, and we're good. Cause immersion. Will I ever try getting a Jangmo-o? Okay, I gotta tell you, Jangmo-o is one of my favorite Pokemon that I've never used. Yeah, I love Jangmo-o. I really want to mess with it. When I was broadcasting for the Cobblemon World Cup, also, I thought it was one of the like highest potential meta Pokemon. Just watching it work and like watching what could be done with it, I was super impressed, and I wanted to try it ever since. I haven't yet, but we will get there. I do have a really good one on Battlecraft, but like an insanely good one. And if you've seen KC's video on the topic, you might even know this, because we had like a TM release thing for our anniversary, and the TMs that I chose were Fake Out on a Grookey, Trick Room on a Charcadet, and Body Press on a Jangmo-o. So yeah, I want to, you know, like, those are Origins Pokemon, right? So for me, at least, if I did something important with a Pokemon in the past, then I consider it an Origins Pokemon, and something that I really want to like bring meaning to here as well. So we will work through that eventually. That is something that I'm a big fan of that Pokemon. Oh, hey, Sheard. Welcome to the stream as opposed to on the server. Cobblemon X Crate is Virt's VGC arc. Exactly. That is a fact. Dude, all the time we would get on there, Casey and I would battle. Like, it was so fun. And and being able to like just have TMs and stuff, as opposed to, you know, feeling like Trick Room just doesn't exist. Yeah, that was awesome. It was awesome. That was the best part. Hey, stay in the ball. Bands, you're always welcome to lurk. I actually, my next oh man, I didn't put in my new emote, but we'll get the new emote soon. It's the Obfather emote, and another one we'll have is a lurk emote soon. I'm excited about that, actually. I'm number 4. You tell me you're my number 1 simp and I'm number 4. What the flip? Seb's here, dude. Everybody say hi to Seb. Hi, Seb. Sin, good job. You win. Oh, and Starezzo's here. W's for Starezzo and Seb being here. Starezzo helped me on the last episode. I was not able to tag you yet, Stir. I actually thank you for being here and reminding me, because it wouldn't let me tag you. But Stir helped with the audio on my first episode from this server, and that was epic and confusing, and I want to figure out how we can better do that in the future. But not that it went badly, it's just it's challenging to change up the how do I say this, the workflow. I'm so used to speed running certain things And what we did was much better and much different than what I've done in the past. Okay, we need more trapdoors. A ton more oh god, a lot of trapdoors. And those ones. Chipped ones. And what are these? Edge cut palm log. Do I have sand? I have sand. Let's see. Oh, Stir is here. All right, Stir was here. I mean, that is. Let's go, Stir. Let's go. Seb. Somebody promised me their life if you join this server, Seb. They put it in the comments. They said, I will give you my life if Seb joins the server. I'm just saying. And yeah, I'm feeling kind of obsidian about it. I really want that life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it'd be cool if you joined too. Seb, that'd be chill. That'd be chill, whatever. But the life, you know, the life thing. That's kind of cool. It might be illegal, but on the Minecraft server, maybe it's like a Minecraft life. Maybe that'd be cool, you know. Not me, I would say nothing. Oh god, I'm actually so far behind on chat. I don't even know what people are saying anymore. So hold on, let me catch up. Just looking at this, I can already tell what Beach Party mod is gonna do. Dude, Beach Party is so sick. It is actually my favorite Let's Do mod. An animal become a Pokemon. What am I choosing and what type is it? I'm gonna think about that, Zanman. That's a good question. First shop is designed. I saw that, Sin. It looks cool. I think I speak for the other. If you get me to play Final Fantasy 14, that would be cool. I would be interested to try. I have never even really seen any playthrough stuff of it, to be honest. So that would be its own challenge for sure. Common Sterezo W, true. For those that don't know, Sterezo makes the audio and the music, the sound effects, all of that for the Cobblemon trailers as well. Absolute unit. Oh wait, let's do this. Probably not enough. We'll make more. Also, I spent like a few hours this morning just farming palm wood. So we could do this. Hold on, I didn't catch up yet. Oh god. I'm number 4 stream where they live before you, but I'm still here just looking. Stream volume is let's go. Bands, I was just kidding. You're awesome. I always appreciate you being around. I don't think I've ever earned your love because I don't know if I've ever caught Steelix for you. But one day I will. One day. I think I actually might have in Battlecraft, but I actually don't remember. That would have been early on. There's nothing in the Constitution about harvesting souls. Yeah. If I write out the invitation, I'll get you the soul reaping scythe. Ooh, you guys heard it. Oh, interesting. A soul reaping scythe from Sebediah. If Seb joins, he will have a third region, the sky. Because Braviary and Togekiss. I see a Forever World stream viewer of yours. Let's go. Welcome, Snow. Thank you. That was your first chat also. That's hype. Okay. Yeah. Snow, talk to me. How do I get Seb? What do I gotta do? I don't watch many streams, so like I know Seb streams Baldur's Gate and stuff, but I rarely get the chance to actually step into streams. Oh, I guess I can leave these just for temporary blocks. We'll do that. What do I need to do to get Seb on the server? What's the sell? What's the pitch? Seb, you can tell me too, but you know, it's more interesting if I get it from somebody else, I think. Then I can compel you, you know what I'm saying? Get a Marigold, Pichu? Okay. I actually have a really good Marigold. Or a really good Pichu. I mean, just straight up Marigold. It is Marigold. Let's be real. Let me name that really quick. Maybe I should set down some roots on Marigold and then offer to trade it to Seb. Oh my, that's quite the offer. Any leaks, Mr. Stir? They're asking you for leaks, Cerezo. They know I won't give it, so... I've failed them too many times. Never been noticed this much. I will leak once I'm out of the floodgate. I think I actually feel like I have an intuitive understanding of what you just said, Stir, without knowing, without being certain, but I'm pretty sure I know. Okay, that's cool. If I'm correct, then that's cool. We don't, I don't think we have the ukulele Pichu on here. I don't think so. If you steal Marigold and take her to Cobblemon Origins, yeah, that would get me to chase you to any locations. Well then, where's my, didn't I put a PC down here? I broke it apparently. Let's leave this here. Let me take a look. We do have it? Oh. Maybe it's in our, maybe it's just like in one of our things. I don't know why we have that. Whatever. Hi, little Marigold. It should, I wish it said hostage. I'm gonna put H, okay? Hostage, Marigold. There you go. Let's see, is this my good one? Wait, hold on. I don't think that's Marigold. That's just, that's not. This is Marigold. What happened? Get back here. The heck? What's happening? There we go. Was it lagging, I guess? I don't know. Alolan Raichu and Bubbles go well together, and Raichu levitates for the Sky region. I love that, actually, yeah. I'm also just a big fan of Alolan Raichu. I don't love the other, like, it is my favorite Pikachu thing, version, whatever. There's a Cyndaquil if somebody wants it here, but it's not very good. Give Pichu a note block or jukebox? Okay. Do I have any in here? No. But we can make one. Oh, not that. Oh, look at that! Okay, I did not know that was in here. That's crazy. Dude, yeah, Alolan Raichu is so cool. I'm glad there's a lot of Alolan Raichu love here. So, Marigold is hostage. See you soon, Seb. There it is. See you soon. Chest boat delivered. Huh? Did Gil just leave a chest boat in, like, the water? If you think about it, oh no, I already read that. You better start running. Damn, baby girl. Zeb, the race is on. The hunt is on. Whatever, you know? Let's go. Hostage. Oh, yeah, it's a beach party hostage though, you know, so they're happy. It's kind of like Zuko and his sister hanging out at the like island or whatever. During that, then they start to get along. That's Pichu and me. That's Marigold and me. Promo, welcome to the stream. Look on my mini map. Huh? I see Gil. Oh, wait. Oh my god. All right. Well, thank you. Oh wait, do I have to be in here? How does this work? Ooh, thank you, Gil. Gilly coming through for us. Tons of thatch. Oh my god. Wait, how do I do this again? Oh yeah, there we go. I don't know how I nailed that the first time. Perfect. Get the flashback to the final Agni Kai. Yeah, you did. Enjoy that. For Onyx or Steelix, I'm happy with you said you have an Onyx, so I'm happy. Plus, when add Megas and Mega Steelix is so cool and broken. Dude, yeah, Mega Steelix is really cool. That's fair. Yeah, I gotta sort out my Onyx problem. Oh yeah, you already know about this though. You said you remember this. When I had an Onyx. I had a Trick Room Onyx, and then I got crit. And it was weakness policy, and I was trying to set it up on Duck, and then I just got absolutely demolished because I got crit, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you said you remember that being a thing. And I remember it being a thing. Okay. This is gonna be tricky. I guess I should just turn on like a layer range for now. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Oh no, we have Apricorn trapdoors too. Oof. Expensive. Yeah, I was fuming he got a crit on Steelix. Yep. Uncool. I was so excited about that strategy too. I really wanted to make Steelix work. He's not a bad Pokemon or anything. He just has like his tricks. He has his role to play. And then he was robbed from me. And you. By Duck. Never forget. I mean, the truth is strong, but never forget. Where did I learn everything about Cobblemon? Says Promo. You know so much and it can get confusing for my small brain. All right, well, I'm going to level with you. I am the media lead for Cobblemon, so like it is part of my job to know a lot about Cobblemon. And that is definitely probably the biggest reason why I know so much about Cobblemon. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if I'm a power gamer. I'm actually more of like a thorough gamer because I always try to play. For anybody that saw my video, my most recent episode, in the beginning, there's like clips where I'm Rock Lee, and that is a reference to like the self rule. The self rule for Rock Lee is like you have to honor your own like thing, your own commitments or whatever. And in gaming, I do that even more than anything else because I know it keeps me engaged and keeps me enjoying what I'm doing. And that's like the whole habitat thing even as well for our server. It just feels better to have like a reason for doing what you're doing as opposed to doing stuff just because you get powerful. And so that's that's like a big reason too why I know so much about Cobblemon is I like trying to like sort of memorize those kind of things and being able to just do it. There's definitely people who know more than me about like spawning stuff and all that, but I do try. I try to know as much as possible. We should get a data pack, resource pack that fixes trapdoor amounts. Yeah, we should. I planned on getting one of those. We have. I don't think people know this. I wonder if it works in here. But yeah, it doesn't. Or maybe it just doesn't work with palm logs. Hold, please. Let's try this. Oh yeah. So we have like stone cutting for wood. So you can get. Is that even a good deal? I guess it's not. I don't know. Hold please. Let's try this. I haven't even tested it. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, so we need the woodcutter mod. There is a woodcutter mod that we'll probably just add, and it was also a part of like the error message Drew was getting, so we were probably gonna add it anyway. Yeah. Apricorn trapdoors are so expensive, they may as well be currency. That's real. Yes, indeed, Sin. That I did feel a little stressed when I saw those. Yeah, we'll get the woodcutter mod, but also we might need a data pack to fix some of that. That's true. I'm not a fan of, I don't know, just the silliness of how expensive it is for some of this. It's cussing and breaking stuff. Virt the guy to get you to play Cobblemon and sell your soul to Obsidian and Cobblemon forever, which he did to all of us, and we haven't looked back. I am that guy. Best thing to do is make him regret doing so, bro. Nate. Oh my god. Oh goodness. A 2x2 apricorn tree. That would be cool. True. True. Oh, I thought these were on the other side. Whoops. Yeah, I mean that could be added by a data pack too, I think, to be fair. What was this supposed to be? Why is this nothing? I don't know, but we're just gonna use palm logs because I have palm logs. How do you guys feel about this time for streaming? I want to start doing like, well, actually, I want to start doing a few different things weekly, from creative design streams to Pokemon hunting streams to, you know, more like hangout streams as well. Because one, I want to have like consistent VODs, but also I want to try to have projects separate from like video projects, things that are more about like building the world up and making the world feel lived in. Those are like massive things that I want to make sure are happening kind of at all times. So I am curious, like, what times people prefer, because I'm kind of open for it. It's more of like an energy thing than anything else, whether I just need to like habitualize some of it, I think. Good time at 10 of 10. Perfect. How long do I think I'll be streaming for? A couple hours. Nothing too crazy today. I want to try and get this build mostly done though. So kind of however long that takes, I suppose. This was supposed to be a lectern. I don't have one of those. We're going to leave that for now. Being up 24 hours, bands, get some rest, brother. Get some rest. Anima, welcome back to stream. Cobblemon X Create is not dead per se. It is not my main focus anymore. That is a fact, but it's not dead. I think I might pull this out one more. I think it used to be right where it was, but also, do I want this to be outside? No. Then people just steal right from inside the bar. That's crazy. Don't turn it around. We go like this. Yeah. And then we'll turn a corner this way. Let's make some more bars. Oh, wait. This way. Cool. Dang it. I'm not enjoying this music. We gotta mix it up. Just gonna go back for now, actually. What's this build for and what's it called? Shaw de Blah. I feel like I've seen your name either in my Discord, maybe, Shaw? That's what I'm gonna guess. This build is the Bubbles Resort and Bar, I guess. The Bubbles Tiki Bar. Yeah, we're working on that. We're working on it. Ooh, awesome. I think I'll try to stick it out to the end then. Let's go. Entertain me, clown. Thank you. Got it. I'm on it. Well, I'm freezing up. I'm freezing up. Oh, God. Haven't watched the latest vid on your channel. Will that be taking over the focus? Love your builds and ideas. So I don't mind being another project. This is definitely going to be the main focus. Yes. Cobblemon X Create, like I was just saying, actually, it was the focus in order to learn more about Pokemon mechanics that I kind of couldn't learn about in base Cobblemon yet. And now it's time to branch out into long-term survival world building and branch in, I guess. I don't know. Yes, that makes the focus is now this world far more. There we go. There we go. Okay, I guess I should start also farming some apricorn alongside, or we're not going to have enough by the end of this. Why, oh why did I build with apricorn trapdoors? That's fine, I'm getting... Okay. Okay. Well, good. Good, go get some rest, at least on the rest side. I won't weigh in on the rest. How long have you been playing on the server? For what? 3 weeks, maybe? 2.5-ish, I want to say. And we've been doing work. We've been putting in quite a bit of work on this server. Starter Town is somewhere where we haven't really shown as a server. But our Starter Town has a name now, and we are working on that. We're working on some stuff for... well, there's a lot of like creative design that's going to be happening for a bunch of different projects, and that's kind of why I felt like I could just do this thing for a bit and make an example of a habitat for everybody. A forced name? No. It was a unanimous vote. I don't know what you're talking about. Everyone voted, and it turned out a 2-0 vote that Duck and I both agreed. It was, yeah. And therefore, that's what it was. I don't know what you're talking about, Nate. Interesting, though. Oh, God. Yeah, never forget. Never forget. Prelude Town. Oh, gosh. Spoiler. I don't know if I was supposed to say that, but too late. Never forget that it was a unanimous decision, full server, because everyone obviously is... Well, actually, this isn't true. Hazy, I guess, and maybe a couple other undecided people maybe don't fall under this category, but pretty much everybody answers to Duck or I, and therefore unanimous vote. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. There it is. Democracy wins. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hey, that's a good thing. That's a nice, surprising thing when that happens, Farley. When we happen to have a nice boss battle that doesn't even need like a resolution requiring combat. I answer to a Tori and Farley. I got news for you, Nate. I got news for you. Do you know who they answer to? They're good rule followers. Well, actually, and then I also stepped on what a Tori said too. So you know what? Maybe fair enough. Sips tea. My world has been shattered. Nate, don't let us crush you. All right? You stay rebellious. I'm not going to say that to everybody, but you stay rebellious. Let me see. Did I miss anything? This project has convinced me to start my forever Cobblemon world. Let's go. Yeah, I do think that one of the things like that is coolest about projects like this is exactly the like developing along Cobblemon. And you know, we'll see how far we can take that. Really, I don't know if there's going to be a limit on that at some point where if Cobblemon updates versions and some of our mods don't, and we'll be like, okay, I guess that's when this server ends and when we need to do some stuff otherwise. Or you know, there are other options than that too. It'll be interesting. There will be a lot of decisions to be made. Not one I'm worried about at all, to be honest, but it is a thing. I think we have plenty of time in terms of version moving. And honestly, by the time that happens, hopefully the mods we're using have also moved up, because plenty of them have. I'm not too worried about that. I've got jester privilege. I'm not up to date Obsidian lore. Is there like a type preference? And for the pond? It's more vibes. It's more vibes, and there's like a slight type bias, maybe. Ghost is definitely one of my favorite types, if not my favorite type. So that's like kind of its own little bias, but I don't think I would say that that there are any like lines being drawn across different types being specific to a team. Let's go, Shaw. Yeah, I mean, I have no promises in terms of when the next round will be, and I want to note, like, I really appreciate people getting excited about it, and we want people to be excited about it. We want to encourage people to build in the meantime and stay up to date with the lore and like try and be ready to add stuff to the world. But we don't know what we're gonna need down the line. We really don't, and that's gonna be an interesting process of figuring out exactly what the server needs, and that depends on so many things. So it's never going to be like a personal thing, but it's also we're just learning a lot. That's all I can say. We're learning a lot as we go. This is as far as I know, I don't know of any projects like this really on YouTube. So we're like even in the Minecraft space, I guess. And we're doing our best to keep things in order. And non-chaotic. Obviously, it's a big trust factor to make content next to other people. What is that? Barred palm trapdoor. Need some of them. What's my channel URL? Let's see. I think it's just youtube.com/@VirtCreates. You might have to copy that. I don't know if it'll go. But your laptop isn't good enough to run it? No, that stinks. It's not that heavy a pack, but anytime you add, promo, make sure you set your RAM higher than normal. If that could be the issue. I'm just saying. I don't know if it is or not, but make sure that you have allocated extra RAM. Which one was it? Bard? I hope. And Virt 2 on the second channel. True. Oh, maybe you're talking about Snowy. My bad. Oh, you're making a video, Snow. Let's go. Very cool. I missed that message. Very cool. Yeah, I think that's another really exciting thing here too, is we do have some people who are like, I think, starting to think about content. And I've had so many people be like, maybe I'll do it. And I just want to throttle them and say, just do it. Make content. Make videos. Because that's what I did. And it's been awesome. 10 out of 10. Okay, 9 out of 10. 10 feels like a lot, but 9 out of 10 at least. 10 out of 10. You know what? 10 out of 10. Look at this Poplio. 10 out of 10. Never sub. Well, I'm glad I said that then. Okay, I think before we do the roof, I'm actually going to work on some of the interior if we have the stuff for it. I need to check to see if we have any wool. Also, Jean-Marc might be live right now. I'm not sure, but Jean-Marc is on the server building, so it's possible. You can't send me the editing dungeon, Mr. C's. Dude. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. That's the part that's the 9 out of 10. Yeah. Editing dungeon is painful. It's true. But still kind of worth it, you know? Well, still definitely worth it, but also that's a long-term play. In terms of enjoyment. I think making videos makes everything more fun, but the more editing you do, the harder it is to maintain that feeling, I think. For most people, at least. I find myself, I just lose myself in editing, and then I wake up a week later, and I'm like, and I have a video. That's how it goes for me. For me, my Cobblemon inspiration is Callie. Let's go, Lilia. Callie's doing really cool stuff, and if you're a shiny hunter also, I mean, that's like, that's the jam. Let's not put that there. But Callie's also been doing some awesome stuff with custom biomes and building. Phenomenal stuff. Out of the miserable floodgate, so what am I leaking? I don't know, Stir. I don't know. Oh, wait, were you doing a dungeon? Is that what you're saying? Is that the goblin one or something? Yeah, Callie's builds are insane. I feel like her work recently has been some of her best too, which is awesome to see. I remember there being a beach chair right there. Yeah, we'll do... Actually, I'm going to move it over one. We're going to go like this. And I need to make some umbrellas. Some parasols. These are such cool blocks too. You place them down and they're closed. And then I think I need an open hand for this, but shift right click. Yeah, shift right click. Very cool. Neat. We're getting places. Tiny Empress for the win. My inspiration is Seb. I fell in love with this first episode when it came out. Yeah, Seb pretty cool. Dude, Seb's building recently as well has been absolutely insane. That has been pretty flippin' fire. Seb is awesome. Arden, welcome to the stream. This looks good already. Thank you, Tim. Timochi. I think of Timothy, but Timochi. Yeah. I also just get inspired and like admittedly a little bit emotional whenever I see stuff like what Seb's working on, where it's long-term worlds, it's passion for storytelling and for like immersion. That's what really gets me going. That's what gets me up in the morning. Okay, so right here we're gonna put a bar thing, and same thing here where people are like, it's like a high top almost. And we need some regular chairs too. I feel like there were, let me look, chair. Oh, because it's a compat thing probably. Is there a palm? Let me look at palm. There it is. Palm bench. We're gonna make a bunch of those. Okay, my inventory stinks right now. I only had one. Okay, great. Bench. Shift click. 34. Okay, that's a good start. I actually don't know if that'll even be enough. But, oh, you know what? We can use these tables to start too. That's not how I want them. Hold on. I think you have to, I guess you have to place them this way? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So this is like, you know, you get your sushi and you sit next to your friends. You just eat quick. Oh, and this is supposed to be some bamboo growing here. Like you walk in and it's a little festive. Probably not that one. Late stream because you were cooking. You were cooking with Void. Oh, cool. That means creative work. Epic. Or you were working in the server, and I know what you were working on. That's cool. Arden is stream, but not with me, Luna. How dare she? Huh? Stream? Arden is stream, but not with me and Luna. How dare she? Agreed. Agreed. I don't know what you're saying, Arctic, but agreed. I'm scouting out a project spot. Ooh, cool, cool, cool. How could you? I have to stop over to my starter town quarters. Anyway, good night. Good night, Snow. Thank you for being here. Very cool to meet you. Good on you for supporting Seb, and I hope to see you again. Okay, this is looking good. I'm happy with this so far. I think we'll do like some little 2 tops or 4 tops right here. Maybe. Oh, I guess this is kind of a booth spot now. You know what? We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go here instead. I don't have any tables yet, but we'll get there. You know what? We're gonna put a little sad single table right here where it's facing a little bamboo. This is, you know, this is like it's gonna be sad. That's it. Sad. They'll be fine. They're fine. They're fine. I feel like there's got to be another chair. These are big chairs. Maybe the compat isn't working. Unfortunately, that may be the case. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, I don't see a. There's supposed to be like a chair, but we don't have a chair. That's candlelight. So candlelight doesn't have. Let's do. How dare you? Anyway, we'll figure that out maybe one day. This is fine though. Let me make some of the other chairs then. We're gonna need some more timeout chair. There it is. My kind of table, says Nate. Oh no. Grab some more wool. I think we'll need it for this. And then this one, palm chair. Sticks. Okay, I have those. Sure. That's probably not enough actually. I need more sticks. Sure. 20. Robin Obby, thank you. Welcome to stream. Thanks for being here. I don't want to go back to my timeout chair. This one's fancier at least. And you'll have a piece of bamboo to keep you company. Come on, that's not so bad. Alright, we're gonna have to do this. We'll go like this. Yeah, these are just better sized. I think we're gonna have to go with cushioned chairs instead. Maybe this chair stays though. Yes. Okay. Do you know what mod adds the effect in the inventories for taking and placing items around? You know what? I don't remember what it's called, but it's like literally like inventory particles or something like that, I want to say. Wait, maybe I can find it actually. Inventory particles. I nailed it. It is as you would predict. I just remembered that I had like serving stations here, and I think I might want to put that back. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna move this. This chair's going. We're gonna get it somewhere else. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. We'll do that. Serving stations, and then turn the corner. Blah blah blah. This. We'll do a. No, that's too close. We're gonna do like here. Yeah. And then. No, I think I want to do it the other way around. Actually, I think we're gonna go like this. Yes. Work with me. Work with me. Some 4 tops, some 2 tops. You guys haven't worked in restaurants, you might not understand what I'm saying, but there it is. And then actually, as we get to the door, I think we could have like some more bench style seats. Perfect. Wait, is it server? Oh my god, I wasn't running a recording. Oh, it's actually really upsetting. Oh no, dang it. Oh, I'm sad about that. Oh well. Robo Nebby and hi. Yes. Glad you're here. Good job, boss man. Well, bad job me for the no replay, but oh well. I do wish we could dye the beach party stuff. That would be very nice. There's a design bench and palm. Oh, there's a couch for sure. Oh, this thing. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Let's make a couple of those. When we can. Thank you, Gilly. I'd love to stay, Virt, but I got school tomorrow. Apparently sleep helps with that. Yes, it does. Go get some rest. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. No need to, yeah. Just glad to have you here for a little bit. I'm actually impressed with how fast we're moving here. And normally I don't do much with inventory, with interiors. So it's also encouraging just to have that coming up already. It does. Go to sleep. Absolutely. I need... Oh, maybe we can like re-chip stuff. Wyatt and Gellybean, thank you for the follows. Let's re-chip some stuff here. Can you do that? Palm planks. Yes. I don't think I need any more of those. I guess I kind of want the rest of this, huh? Is there anything I don't need? No, that's fine. All right, now we need some tables. Now there's these ones, but there used to be different ones. And I don't see them. Table. We're gonna try and make these palm side table. See, look at this. It's missing palm table. Dang it. I wonder if I just try to make it, it'll work. Maybe it's like just a missing recipe. What if we do this? Nope. Dang it. All right, fine. Well. Almost. The obby variant of a very specific mon is done. Ooh, very cool. Bitter. Sleep is overrated as a grad student. I don't know, man. I don't know. I could see why you'd say that, but I think it's more a passing of priority, which is fair and ultimately necessary in many situations. But I'm not sure if it's the sleep that's overrated. Make more of these. Okay. 20 tables to start. Look who it is. It's Jean-Marc, the king of VR Pokemon. He's shifting at me right now. I know you're shifting. You shifty fella. But we can't see it because he's in VR. Biggie Streams, thank you for the prime. Welcome to stream. As a person with an early wake-up job, I believe sleep is needed. However, it depends on how much. As always, I'm waving, but you can't see poor Jean-Marc. He's in chat. Everybody, make sure you give a follow to Jean-Marc. If you're ever interested in 1, VGC, 2, also, this is a 4 times Worlds qualifier right there, Jean-Marc. Crazy guy. But also, a VR Cobblemon player, which is hype. Super hype. Let's do this. And we'll do some cozy chairs. This is the special table. Yeah. Okay, sure. And just like that, we pretty much have an interior. Where am I? So we're gonna use some bars. Want a few different things here. So we're gonna want, does it show with this? The palm cabinet. Yes, of course. Oh god, this is getting really bad. Oh wait. Ah, I need the cabinet. And then we have storage spots. We're close. We're so close. I can almost taste it. Yeah, in all seriousness, sleep is good. You just don't get to. It's true. Sometimes you just don't get to. I said earlier today, I messed up my sleep schedule probably worse than I ever have. Or at least worse than in recent memory. I should not say worse than ever. But yeah, this last episode took a lot out of me. So. Okay, server station coming along. We'll put a nice little, this is where they fold the napkins. I think I might actually blow this wall out in the end, and we'll make it into like a performance stage over there or something. I get the feeling that's gonna end up happening. And then I'll move this to here maybe, actually. Let's do that now. Well, at least I'm gonna prepare for that. Like that. Sure. Let's not encourage people to steal bottles from right next to their seat. So we'll go like that instead. Sure. Okay. That leaves this ability to just like kind of make this more of an open wall. And then we'll have like a stage. Because this is for Bubbles. If it's for Primarina, Primarina's a performer. Needs a spot to perform. Also, I could do, I don't have enough chairs, I don't think, at the moment. But I could, I'm just going to show this. I could do something like this to add more tables. No, I guess I shouldn't. That doesn't make sense. Never mind. We won't do that. On a scale of 0 to me staying up 4 to 5 days straight at DragonCon, how bad is your sleep schedule? I have a polyphasic sleep schedule now because I can only sleep at like in like 3-hour increments, and it's not at consistent times. That's where I'm at. Okay, we need more chairs. Oh wait, you know what? I kind of want to do this here. Yeah. And then we can even do something like, this is like a Corona commercial. That's what we're going for right here. I just need more of the beach chairs. Yep, I'm aware. Thank you, Farley. Whatever you say, boss man. Nate understands. We need to let We need to let Primarina sing. Also, oh yeah, you guys did see this in the first episode, but Liquid Voice Primarina, fully trained up, has competed in 2 different tournaments already and done fairly well in one of them. That first tournament, I was very sleep deprived. We'll see that a little bit. I'm not going to focus as much on that one because it, well, I was very sleep deprived. There will be a VOD for that though, so everybody can watch it in full. Now, what was I doing? I need more chairs. Oh, there it is. Okay, since we have a server restart going right now, I'm going to be right back, and we'll be back in a couple minutes. We're back. Tiki 1. Sadly missing most of the beginning, but whatever. That tourney was my best performance. Starter tourney for a refuge. Yeah, let's go, Sin. That was awesome. You did great. Salmons is scary in Cobblemon. I'm interested to see a Moxie Salmons at some point. I feel like the Intimidate one is probably just better generally, but I'm very interested. Okay, what did I want to make? Also, I have a thing that I'm curious for some feedback on. This is something I've been planning to do from this server for like since the beginning. But I want to run this by you since I have 80 people here. I am curious, since is Moxie. Oh, there you go. Okay, never mind. Duh. Oh, yeah, I remember. I thought I got intimidated round 1, but so let's talk about this quick, okay? And it has to do with what Wyatt just asked in terms of obsidian variants. I have been planning since the beginning of this server to do some streams that would basically be, they're not fundraisers because they're not for well, they are for nonprofits actually, but it would be where I would be like, we're going to stream today, and any income that comes from the stream will go directly towards commissioning an animator for a Pokemon that's currently not animated. And we would put it on the server, the animations, but we would also donate it, of course, to the Cobblemon dev team. So it would be something that would end up in the main mod. If it's up, it needs to be animated to a certain degree of skill, obviously, in order to do that. But I've been wanting to do this for a long time and sort of subsidize animators' work if it's something that can help them and it's something that the community feels good about. So I'm curious if anybody like feels like that would be exciting or if you feel like it would be weird. But since most of the artistry of Cobblemon is from volunteers, I think it would be fun. And even if it's just ad revenue for the most part, I'm still down to give that in. Breaking the banks for more Salamence anims. Exactly. Kind of. I mean, let me be real. Primarina needs attack animations. So, I'm already thinking about it, and I really need shiny Primarina, like, siren animation. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I mean, obviously, shiny doesn't matter, but, you know, just Primarina. So, that's a thing that I'm thinking about doing. Yeah. I'm not sure how best to do that yet, but it is something that I am very much thinking about. Aggron needs animations? I feel like Tyranitar is another one that would be awesome. Some big dudes that are kind of just like stiff in the joints at the moment. We need more of these chairs. Where'd it go? At beach. More of those. What am I out of? Togedemaru. Interesting. Interesting call. Yeah, it would be specific Pokemon. We could definitely do some like voting on them at some point. But at first it would probably be specific to lore on the server, I imagine. But yeah, I think that would be very cool. How much to fund a crocodile anim that just the FNAF Foxy jump scare? I don't know. I don't know. Message me that because I'll forget what you just asked about, and I think it's funny, so it'd be interesting to at least. I don't even understand the reference really. I know what FNAF is, but I unfortunately am not I'm not knowledgeable about it. Yeah, lore priority would be first, and it is unlikely it would be a legendary at the outset. I gotta be real; it would most likely be Pokemon specifically to my playthrough and to my content. That's a fact. So the Pokemon that are like requested, I want to make sure you guys know it would be relevant to my playthrough for sure if it was my stream and stuff that we were doing it with. But that doesn't mean it can't be like anything down the line. I don't know. I'm gonna put that there for now. Just joke is just that Nibbler is a scary boy. Okay, that's cool. Toxicroak has animations actually coming up. If they're not already in, they will be at some point. Spoiler? I don't know. Okay, this is actually looking pretty good, right? I think we got some stuff going on here. Intimidate animation. That'd be cool. That would be cool, actually. Oh, Nicholas, first time chat. Man, watching your vids and streams makes me really want to get into Cobblemon. Just sad the server apps are closed. Yeah, well, it probably will be another month or so before we, or I mean, a couple months potentially, before we open it up again. But we'll see. It just depends on how things go. We need to, I think the big thing right now is making sure that everything is in order before we add any more people, to be honest. And making sure that what we've got is coherent and cohering. But the good news is our server is performing very admirably and server lag is kind of not a thing, which is phenomenal. I'm definitely missing some blocks here. There's something going on, I think. Also, the roof is like entirely missing. I might have to do that off stream. I don't know because it's going to get really weird. I might need to, how could I do that? I guess I could load it up in my single player and edit the build there to be like blocks that I can use here. And then that would help out. We might do that. We might have to do that. Oh, I just got ads. Oops. There we go. We'll see in the summer. Yeah, it depends on server needs for sure. Yes. Yeah, if you haven't seen, what's his name? Not Toxicroak, Croagunk has animations already. I'm 90% sure. Although, yeah, no, I think they're in. I think I have one of them too. Somewhere. Wait, I have a Toxicroak. Let's take a look here. You. Oh, look at that. Fully animated. Nasty plot. Does he have a status? He does. He does have a status animation. He's giggling. He has a recoil animation. Poison jab. Bang. Oh, that actually is awesome. That was cool. There you go. I'm on Team Luxray, actually. I love Luxray. There you go. So, go catch yourself a Toxicroak. You know what I'm saying? You got plenty of animations right there. All right, we're going to put the roof in. What the heck is that about? Oh, I did. Okay, I guess I did that on both sides. Is that a weird shape? I don't think I like that. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. Okay. Also, I don't have any mangrove. We need to... I did bring propagules, but we need to farm a little bit of mangrove while we're here, too. Luxray's awesome, yeah. Team Pincurchin. I don't know why that makes me laugh, but, like, what I'm thinking of when Nate says that is, like, I don't know, some sort of single strategy with electric terrain, and all I can hear, because I used to watch Pink Across a bit, is Pink Across saying, "You never run electric terrain." It's just a meme. I don't know why. but I just have heard him say that in multiple videos in the past. Noivern, yeah, Noivern would be really cool. That's a really good shout for one of those. I do agree with Noivern, and also that's because it is more like in line with some of the Pokemon that I would be using. And again, that will be one of the prime things that that will happen when I'm doing those things. But you know, maybe there are other creators on the server that want to sponsor other sort of animations. You never know. You never know. Contemplating why I used a bunch of quartz. Yeah. Yeah, you know, we all make these mistakes from time to time. It's okay. Yeah, rideable Luxray would be very cool. And I'm sure that that is in the works down the line. But doing full animations for it is a prerequisite for it to be rideable in Cobblemon, so. Come on. Grow. Thank you. Oh my god, I can't even reach this. Tapu Koko and Paradox Mines make E-Terrain viable. Oh, sure, yeah. No, I think he was just talking about in specific regulations, I think, where Pincurchin was the only thing that could set it. Because obviously, like, Miraidon is not... It's not even a question about Miraidon. Farley, I'm gonna message you something quick. Wait, Guesty messaged me. Okay, sorry, that was a very important message that has to do with the topic that I was just talking about. What do I want to say here? I'm not sure what I want to do about that, Farley, but I just wanted to make sure it was known. So maybe there's something to be done about that. I personally find it just that's not okay, but a warning could be in order as well. If you're able, that'd be swell. Never run the terrain move. It's probably about the move. Oh, yeah, fair enough too. Yeah, I think he was talking about like Pincurchin not being a good electric terrain setter, regardless of having Surge. But again, I'm not a singles player, and he's definitely that's all about singles on Pink Across's channel. So I wouldn't know. Oops. Let's get rid of that. Sure. You know what? This apricorn grind, not too bad, not too bad. Also, yeah, Torkoal animations would be so cool, and Torkoal, like, as a whatever setter, amazing. Do love me some Torkoal. Yeah, that would be fun. I think that is like another consideration to me is like doing Pokemon that are relevant to the meta is of course better than like doing a single Pokemon that's like somebody's favorite. That's just not, it's not as useful. I would much rather it be Pokemon that get seen as often as possible. Okay, out here we'll do more like a picnic table vibe. Oh, I'm out of tables. This is, I did not expect to use as many interior blocks as I am right now. I pressed my N key, which means it's going to do a slow zoom forever. Uh-huh. Well, we made it to the end. Good on us. Come back. There we go. Yeah, Whimsicott getting all the animations. I feel like, what's another one I was thinking about? Like Hitmontop would be a neat one to have like animations for attacks, because obviously he's going to be, once we have breeding and TMs, he's going to get outclassed, and hidden abilities too. But well, we already have hidden abilities, but it's pretty hard to get an intimidate lit in all things considered. But yeah, I think it would be cool to have Pokemon like that who are relevant currently. Would be very fun. You haven't seen The Last of Jellison? Oh my god. Oh man. Well, each of the 2 regions has its own set of 8 gyms. We will have probably more than 8 down the line, I get the feeling, because well, I can't speak for Duck, but I personally don't, how do I say this? What Pokemon does is cool, but it's not the coolest form of what they could do. I feel like everybody knows that inherently, and yet people do a lot of like rebuilds of regions, and I'm not at all, I don't get excited by the idea of like rebuilding something or like being in a Pokemon region. I want our region to be way cooler. So we will have more, I mean, this is kind of tangential, but we will have more gyms than 8 for sure. It'll definitely be like more expansive than that in terms of, we just have the manpower, we have the space for it. We don't have to worry about like people getting lost, I guess. I don't really know what to say about that, but if it were a game, it would be worth more than a Pokemon game. Maybe that's the way I'll say it. I don't know. That's too much. Gilly sub gym existing in the future. Munch, also the goat. Yeah, good call, Nate. Munch is the goat. Rebuilding regions is the exact way to see how something built in 2D really looks underwhelming in 3D. Yes, that's a fact. What John Mark just said is an absolute fact. I get really, I feel, what's the word? It takes me completely out of it to see like people rebuild regions in Minecraft and be like, oh no, there's just barrier blocks there. Well, you don't go that way because it's a sheer cliff, because that's how we keep you from going that direction or whatever. It's not cool to me. It just isn't. I don't know. I want to see something that looks good in Minecraft, and that's what we're doing. We're going as hard as we possibly can to make something that is immersed in Minecraft and not at all representative of like what Pokemon would do. Because I'm sorry, but it's not that. Whatever. Everybody has that same piece of feedback. I think for Pokemon is you could do more. You could. These are slabs. Who did this? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's silly. So true. Yeah, thank you. I know this is a bit of a TED Talk kind of thing where it's like, maybe it's a hot take, but man, I didn't play Pokemon for a really long time, and there's a reason. There's a big swamp Arden to the west, right there. Negative 5,300, negative 1,800. That is the biggest obsidian swamp, at least. I don't know about what's up Duck's Way, but you can tell where south is because that's where every house faces. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't do it. That just doesn't do it for me. Wait, the new generation. Okay, well, the Pokemon themselves are very cool, I will say. So, as much as I'm not really like pumped on a lot of their And it's not also, to be fair, I'm also attacking it from a perspective of like in Minecraft. It's way worse when you try to make that work, I think, in Minecraft as opposed to doing what Minecraft does or can do, in my opinion. But the Pokemon I have no problem with. That's actually crazy. I did not know that Gen 10 was being revealed in any way shortly. Also, what the heck? Oh, it's not symmetrical. I remember struggling with this roof so much, and this is why. I see. Secret. But the gist is I'm looking for stuff that would border both obsidian and pond. Arden, I'll remind you that you are an obsidian member. So just, you know, keep that in mind. Whatever shenanigans you're up to. Don't worry, boss. I'm worried. I'm already worried. It's too late. I should have done this in a different order, it seems like, but that's okay. It'll be fine. We can go here. And then I just want to get like one of these down. That's a lot of mangrove. I actually didn't think I would have that much. Good. Let's do some temporary blocks. So like when you think of a tiki bar, I know me personally at least, I picture like all the tchotchkes on the wall and stuff, and like, you know, license plates and weird stuff. So once we get there, I do plan to do like an over amount of detailing for sure. Please tell me. No, I forgot again. Oh man. This is not going to make a video because I don't have a replay. It's just going to be, we just show up. I built it on stream. Fair enough. Oh well. Hello, another. Welcome. First time chatter. Welcome to stream. What is this? Floorboard. Do I have that still? I feel like I did. Is that not what this is? Oh, these are palm slabs. That's why. Oh my gosh. Cool. What does this look like right now? I mean, we're getting there. It literally just needs a roof, right? However, we are going to have more than that eventually as well. I want a big sign that says bubbles. The thing is, the way I did it before was with create blocks because I had create in my single player when I did this, and I don't have create now. So that'll be a little bit tougher to do on this scale since they were copycat blocks. Froyo, welcome. Welcome to Virt Live. Live and uncut. Yep, you made it. This is the hangout sesh. We're building a nice little tiki bar for Primarina. For our shiny Poplio. Hey, Nate, no. Bad, Nate, bad. Don't do that. Don't do that. Or else. We need apricorn fences, huh? I gotta put some stuff away. This is bad. Inventory's getting bad. How do I feel about Snom's evolution line? You know, I don't. This is so funny. This is like completely in line with everything else. I don't really know much about Pokemon that aren't in Cobblemon, and because Snom isn't in Cobblemon, I know Frostmoth is part of Snom, but I don't know much about them. And once they come to Cobblemon, I will learn about them. Before then, I will continue to likely be pretty ignorant. The only exception for that is really like things that are relevant in the current VGC meta, because I watch a lot of VGC content. But yeah, I don't know much about Snom, unfortunately. I'm sorry. One day I will. I'm hoping they finally come out with champions. Oh yeah, that's true. I guess if they're working towards like a teaser or whatever this week, then maybe we'll get some champions news. That is cool. So a little unfortunate that by the time 1.8 comes out and we have most of it, not all regular mons in Cobblemon, they're gonna have a whole nother generation of work dumped on them. That's a good point, but Pokemon, so like, how do I say this? There will likely be a lag time between like adding a generation to Cobblemon because I'm just gonna say because. It's kind of like, I'm just gonna say because. I'm just gonna leave it there. That's all. Yeah, it's 30th anniversary. So much stuff has already been announced in a 25-minute presentation that was announced. So there's still a ton to show. Apparently, oh, very cool. That's awesome. Love me a tiki bar, drink cup. I have a couple and I don't even drink booze. Yeah, they are awesome. They are awesome. Sounds like a job for Axiom. I'm just catching up. Just watched the first Origins video. What did you think? I went hard on the stuff, but I think I'm always open to feedback, and I think one of the things that I want to do in the near future is I want to kind of go back a little bit, and I want to talk about what Team Obsidian is. I've had a few people in the comments be like, "So where do I start? How do I catch up on what Team Obsidian is?" Also, oh, maybe my mouse is freaking out. Oh, there's a shiny. Hold, please. Shiny. Alert. Hello, little Centrit. Hi, bud. I'm trying to read chat too. I should not do that. Let's just catch you first, and then I'll catch up. Are you terrible? Are you good? You're pretty bad, but you know, I guess you're a Centrit, so it's not that big a deal. We're gonna catch you in a beast ball because you know what? Why not? Or at least you're gonna get a chance at it. Gonna blow some bubbles. Lilia said yes, do that. Don't listen to Virt. Don't do that. It crashes the server. Okay, Lilia, you don't know what you're saying, Lilia. You don't know. You don't know what we've been through. Cobblemon in the base Cobblemon does not have every Pokemon for Froyo. Nope, but you can get there's side mods that'll add it. Woohoo! New shiny. One day we'll have them all on this. Maybe, I don't know. You know what? I could see that actually. I could see this server lasting long enough that we're like going for shiny dexes and stuff. I mean, we as in people that aren't Nate already. Jeez. Yeah, I'm on a Mac as well, so you know, it can be done. It can be done. Oh yeah, abilities for the new megas, that will be very hype. It was a great video. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. I am glad. Hold. The origin pitch was great. Stayed up late, too late watching it. Rinny. Well, get some rest. Recover well. I appreciate your sacrifice. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Do this. That. I feel like I had like. Is this working now? It is working now. I think. Oh, no, okay. I think I used to have thingerbobs in there. I know that's very specific, but what is going on here? Did I miss stuff? I think I missed stuff. Hold please. Let's look from the side. Yes, I did. What is this music? We gotta change it again. Uh-oh. How about this? We'll go with John Ferry music. I've been using this guy for so long in videos. I love his work. No globes. No globes. I tried more Laura entries about mysterious orbs disappearing people. True. Galaxy Maple, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Billy the Kid, thank you for the follow. Okay. I'm kind of caught up now. Whoa! Just Colt giving more subs. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's go. Hype. My name is Mikey, Comrade, Kix, Crazy Soul, Party Dragon, and Starezzo, the GOAT Starezzo, getting a gifted sub. We love this. Absolutely huge. Ain't no one better. Oh, let's go stir. Whoa! Launch! What the heck, dude? What is this coming from? 10 gifteds to the community from Launch. Please thank your gifters. We got Jean-Marc, Pen Focus, Blades, New Breedhood, Gremlin, Aspen Char, Luna with a gifted sub, Brian, Zomi. Huge. Mania Sloth. We get a hydrate. Thank you. I just caffeinated, but I will I'll hydrate in quotes. Coffee is so hydrating. I can feel it. Okay, I gotta get back up there. It took away my stuff. Wait, what stuff? What are you saying? Launch giving to Nate specifically. Let's go, Nate. Huge W from Launch. W for Nate as well. Oh man, that's funny. Fine, Nate says Launch. Oh my gosh. As he went to try to do it? Oh, that's cute. That's awesome. Well done, gamers. Well done. Trubbish and Alchemy as favorite mons. Those are very different vibes. That's what I'll say about that. No disrespect to anyone's favorite Pokemon. Okay, I guess this just continues. And then I don't remember what this whole like setup over here is. I think it was just like the extension of the roof, I guess. I think that must be it. Yeah, I did weird stuff over here. We're gonna leave that for now because I think I'm gonna have to do that in creative and fix it. Let's do this. And then I'll come on with a new schematic when I'm ready to do the roof. But this is working out cool. I feel like we're doing pretty good. Also, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for those gifteds. Oh man, we're actually 7 subs away. I'm not trying to convince anybody to give subs right now, but I'm 7 subs away from having 100 sub points, which is where you qualify for the next level of like, I get more money than Twitch takes from me kind of thing. So that's exciting for me. I like taking from corporations. Now, I also need some apricorn fence. Dude, are you kidding me? That was instant, Colk. Thank you so much. That's crazy. Robin, Bro, Fiville, Area Moon, Jack the Ripper, Robanibi, Boros, Arden coming through, Dragonheart, and Bolden you, all of you with some epic subs. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Coke. Thank you, Launch. It is it's a big deal. I mean, it's a big deal to me. I really appreciate it. It's this is we're Duck and I have talked about this a good deal, like committing into like this long-term world and stuff, and it's scary in terms of trying to make sure we're making our income. And it's really, it is appreciated. I want that money to come out of YouTube's pockets, and I want it to come out of Twitch's pockets. But I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, Hanabe. We're getting there. This is gonna be a nice tiki bar for our Primarina sanctuary. Also, I mean, you know, show me your shinies. There we go. There it is. Come back up, buddy boy. My favy. So much is happening. Everything is happening. Are we going sub for sub right now? Easy. Oh goodness. Welcome, Jack. Jack the Ripper's first chat, and he's already subbed. Easy. Oh, we got a stretch redeem. I appreciate that. Actually, I'm shrimped. I learned that from Atori, but I'm shrimped up. Oh, need to pay for that new PC somehow. That is very true. The payment plan is ready to go, and I just gotta keep making content. Ooh, Jean-Marc, this is looking good. I don't know if you're still here, but this is very nice. This is a great start. I like the shape. Very cool. So we're gonna have some fishing events here, I believe, as well. Oh yeah, that is gonna look nice. Okay, that's a nice little shape. I like that. Cool. How do you plan to combat burnout on the server? That's a good question. I find that in Minecraft, I usually have like 7 projects at once, and that's what protects me from burnout. I rarely force myself to do something painful. Just hook with another sub to Rinny. GG Rinny. GG. Oh my gosh. Level 6 achieved. What happened? Lilia also. You're just trying to push the hype train up? Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. Thank you. Froyo. What's happening? Everybody's getting subs. Blaziken. Oh wait. Did I miss something? What's happening here? Hold on. What happened here? I'm trying to read. Was this a prompt? Are people answering with their favorite Pokemon? And I can't find it. Or it's just Coke's chat. I know there's a way to search too, but I'm not very good at Twitch stuff. Whoever guesses 1 out of 2 of my favorite Pokemon nabs themselves a sub. One begins with B and the other with an L. Got it. Okay. That's what's happening. I found it. Okay. Oh, you just said it again. Yep. Level 7 hype train is crazy. That's actually crazy. I actually think we had a 9 at one point, Robo. I think we had a level 9 hype train at one point. It was somebody gave like 25, and I don't remember. But it was all at once is why I think. Yeah, it was crazy. But this is also insane. Level I don't know how hype trains work exactly, but I just know that if people are getting subs, then that's crazy. That's enough for me. It's very exciting. Dang it. Instantly out of blocks. Oh my gosh. And Rini, wait, didn't I already read that? Wait, did Rini get 2 subs? Oh, Rini gave a sub to Peter Games. Thank you, Rini. I can read. I swear I can read. That's epic of you. Hopefully I didn't just disconnect my mic, because one time I hit my desk during a stream and my mic disconnected. So let's hope that we're still here. Can you guys hear me still? Yeah, it's still lighting up good. Phew. Oh, it was. I think you're right, Sin. It was, let's say. Yep. Yes, I believe that is correct. I got a bonus at work recently, so I have a couple bones the Oddfather's way. Thank you, Launch. I really do appreciate it. I don't want you guys. I mean, if it's something that you like, I don't want. I don't know. I've talked about corporations plenty. I'm not a big fan, and I do hope that I can, you know, grease my own wheels with their stuff. And I really appreciate it. If anything that you guys want to give, it is deeply appreciated. I am very honored just to be in this position, and the fact that we can start this community here like this is crazy. So I just really appreciate everybody having just such a strong spirit. Hi, John Mark.
Hey.
What's up, man?
I don't know if you saw. I asked, like, you know, I know you want a battle arena somewhere. Do you know where you want it, more or less? Just to know where not to touch, like, for other things.
Let me see here. I think, actually, like, right here would be sick.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, I would move it down one. I'd get rid of this sand. And then, yeah, we could put it right in here.
You know, like, I'm still going to work on other things. I was just wanting to make sure, okay, this spot is where that's going to go.
That's perfect to me. And then people can be up here drinking their tiki drinks and watching the battle. Perfect. Thank you, Jean-Marc.
No problem.
And away he goes. All right. Yeah. Jean-Marc is awesome. Also, everybody, dude. This server project, I can't stress how. I guess I'm actually curious. Has anybody ever seen like another YouTuber, creator, whatever, do something like this? Where I guess I've seen Flow State do stuff where he builds in creative alongside his community. And I'm sure there's other people that do it, but I don't know of them, and I am curious. Hype Train level 7 succeeded. 108 sub points for me. Thank you guys so much. That's massive for me. It will result in more ad revenue going towards me in the end, as opposed to for Twitch, and instead for Obsidian. Yeah. Okay, wait. There were some big messages I missed. Arden had something. What's the highest train? Oh, yeah, I know my. Speaking for myself, the collaborative nature of the server and the support from everyone has made me super eager to work on a multitude of projects, mine, and helping other people, on top of all the Cobblemon specific stuff to do. It makes it really hard to get burned out. Yes, that's exactly right. Like what Arden said is so true. Like you do Poke Snacks super hard. You do some like hunting of Pokemon. You have some fun with that. You get some dopamine, and then you work on some beautification. And that's the balance, I think, of like habitats and stuff. And then there's personal bases, there's communal areas, there's farms for the community, there's personal farms, there's aesthetic pathing to be done, there's aesthetic trees, there's just harvesting stuff to make sure that everybody has resources. There's way too many things to be done. And also, in my case, at least, there's editing as well to be done. And that does break it up, I think, in a way that people may not even like realize, where I will have to take like a week away from the server sometimes and then come back, and there's no burnout left at that point. I come back and I'm like, I could do anything forever right now. I'm just making sure. John, did you have...
Just warning you, there's a pillager raid like right there.
Oh, let's get them. I'd change the music, but I don't feel like it. I need more of those bad omen things. Get him, John. Are you the boss? Where's the raid leader? Oh, yeah, you are. Okay. Come on, we can do it. I want to crit you. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can't do it. Dang it. Fine, whatever. We got it done. We're safe now. Oh, no.
I can live in counters now.
John, you have one right through your eye. Oh, God. Oh, no. This poor man. At least your Pichu's safe.
At least it's not. At least it's not impeding my view, which honestly would not have surprised me if it did.
That would be wild, actually. Yeah, if you're just in VR and there's an arrow in your eye. Oh gosh. Oh no. Okay. That was very funny when that happened. Yeah, probably. Yeah, when I knocked my mic out, that was very silly. Whoops. I hope Champions comes out at least somewhat soon, especially since it's supposed to be where the VGC World Champions. Yeah, that'll be crazy. I'm very excited for that. Hey, Virt, does Origins have a Mega Showdown? Lilia, it does. But currently, all we have access to are Terra Shards. Yeah. Oh, Nate said that. Yeah. I think Kozimon is supposed to be similar to this, but I haven't seen much out of it yet. I don't even know what Kozimon is. Super long lasting is Hermitcraft, and they're very seen as modded. I feel like it doesn't seem to have that from what I've seen. Yeah, there's very few modded creators that I think do long-term worlds. I think that's true, actually. That's the thing like about content though, is you're just incentivized to switch it up and to do projects or like basically once you get past like 20 episodes, you're already into the area where half of the people that were interested probably have fallen off, and so you're just incentivized to do a new series. It's just a really unfortunate thing, like for long-term things, and then you have like the whole 100 days, which the like one-off projects, they just do better for the most part. So it is a real challenge. See if Spears would backport. Yeah, we did try to get Copper backport and Shelves, but it did not work, unfortunately, with our server. But down the line, we might get those. That'd be cool. How long has the series been going? I just watched the first main channel vid today. This world started like 3 weeks ago, and we are planning to go for another like 2 years. So we got plenty of time. Yeah, people. I'm literally reading what other people already said. But hi, Mason. Welcome to stream. We're coming up on our 3-year anniversary. What? No. Wait, what? What's the 3-year anniversary? I don't know what you guys are talking about now. Never mind. I'm spreading misinformation. Okay. What's happening right now? How bad it would be if you could hit shoulder mounts with arrows? Yeah, Lily, that would be crazy. It's a thought I've had before, and maybe one day it'll happen. Who knows? I like, can parrots get hit if they're on your shoulder? I don't know. Does anybody know the answer to that question? Like, if you're wearing a parrot on your shoulder, do they get hit by an arrow? I know once they get off for sure, but like, they can. Well, then I would imagine that if Cobblemon wanted to turn that on, it could be turned on. I have to imagine that's the case. They can get blown up. Interesting. Yeah, maybe it's just like they just gave us training wheels for now. I don't know. I wasn't sure about that. Rip my green parrot, Gil knows by experience. Moment of silence. Okay, silence over. Grunky's safety system. Yep. Cobblemon knew. It knew what we needed. Okay. So I think I actually think I'm going to tear this down because I get the feeling I'm going to redo the roof from what it used to be. I liked the roof as it was, but I think I have a different vision for it now than what it used to be when I first built this build. But I'm very happy with how this has come along, and I will probably leave it in that state basically for today. Actually, I'm gonna finish the alternating thing because I think I like that anyway. Virt, what is my favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon right now is Annihilate. It's close between Primarina and Annihilate, but Annihilate. That's my boy. I have thought about that a good deal. Felt it out. Also, Mini Karma being here. Hi, Virt. Just finished seeing the Origins video. It's so good. I'm so excited to see the progress and how things go down the line. Let's go. Yeah, if you saw it to the end, then you saw my shiny Poplio, who is currently sitting on my shoulder and who we are honoring with this build and habitat. This is the beach where I caught shiny Poplio, and so I am creating a tiki bar for Bubbles, and like right here is where FEV entered the world. Not you. You're cool, but you is where you spawned, friend. Do you remember? Now you have a roofless build over there. How cool. And soon you'll have a battle arena. I actually think I'm going to start on that right now. Because I kind of have an idea in mind. Sorry, John, to take your the thing you're gonna work on. I also love Annihilate. He's the best Gen 9, so underrated. Ah, dude, Annihilate's so cool. Yeah, yep. It helps, and this is so true. Like I've said a couple times, like I know Pokemon through Cobblemon, and therefore a Pokemon that is animated in Cobblemon is all of a sudden like it moves up my list so much just because those are the animations I know. Did anyone else get shinies by now because your luck is so good so far? Yes, I think I have been surpassed by many people in terms of like volume of shinies at this point. But I do have 2 shiny starters already. One of them was traded to me for a tournament reward. I'm not going to say more than that because that is a little bit down the line in terms of content, and I want you guys to see that there, but you'll get there. You'll see it eventually. Yeah, I don't know what Farley's doing with that face, but yeah. Let's see. Dude, yeah, the shiny luck was actually crazy though. That is a fact. I don't know what to say about that. Yep. Let's go, Arden. Yeah, I think that was necessary. We needed that. That was, you know what's funny is like I forgot to bring it up during our moderator meeting, and I kind of went lone gunslinger on that during our meeting today, or was that yesterday? I don't know. It all blurs together. But yeah. I'm glad that was well received because that feels necessary to me. Deny that. Buildings over here are looking great. What are you talking about, Luna? Are you on creative? Yeah, Annihilate's new animation's so good. So good. When's the next video? I don't know. Probably at least a week out. I am trying to figure out what the next video is going to be. That's going to be a challenge, actually. I have a lot to work with. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the first tournament, if anything, or really, because I was on like 2 hours sleep and I was very much, I was also streaming. So it's this mess of a video. So it'd probably be more like a VOD for that, unfortunately, but which I do wish I could cover like every tournament, but I literally can't. It's just too much editing time. Covering a ton of battles is some of the most time consuming stuff you can do in the edit room. But yeah, we'll get a new video soon. That was yesterday, boss. Thank you, Sai. My smile is for content. Yes, content. I know what it was for, Farley. I just wanted to poke the bear, the sleeping bear. I was so scared that I have to take down Camp Vulpix, so the meeting telling us about habits felt like a huge relief. Let's go. Good. Yeah. No, we don't want you guys to have to like. I want it to be. I just want it to be as immersive as possible. That's it. I don't care about the rest. There's also, like, from my perspective, there's no version of this where we could ever publish like everything that gets built on the server. So there's no point in like trying to control too much with that. It's always going to be like just crazy trying to capture everything. And yes, this is going to be a little build arena. I mean, a little battle arena in the sand over here. Yes, indeed, Lepsy. Criticos with the Prime. Thank you. Thank you very much for using your Prime. I appreciate it. Let's take, do I still have cabinets? Yeah, I do. Okay. We're going to jump up here. We're going to put a cabinet here, sure. And put all of this away. Thank goodness. Oh my god, I finally have inventory. Dude, that was actually causing me stress. You can't sub on Prime with a phone? I don't know. I actually don't know. That's the case. That's the case, I guess. But yeah, I want to kind of put this in the sand a little bit. And then maybe we even do like, let's see, sandstone stairs. And then I think what I want to do is something like, oh wait, size back. Oh my god, send me and my VF watched Virt's first episode today, and hearing you talk about your season was so lovely and made me emotional. Let's go. I love that. I was so glad that I could leave some of that stuff in there. And everyone is gonna get their time. That's what I can say, because actually one of the things that I want to start doing probably tomorrow, and I was gonna do it today, but then I decided I really wanted to stream, and I didn't think I could stream that. Is we're gonna start doing interviews. I'm gonna interview every single Obsidian member, and y'all will have a chance to go into the video. I think we'll see. Like, if there's anybody that doesn't want to, that's different. That's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna be interviewing you, testing to see what you bring to Team Obsidian. You know, seeing what value you bring to our team, and making sure that, you know, when you look into the eyes of Golurk, when Vertalos stares you down, you don't shiver, you know, you don't whimper, you don't, you got what it takes. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? So, everyone will get their time in the sun. Just so happened that Sin was literally a hero for me as well. Let's go, Sai. Yes, we will trade interviews for sure. Yeah, Prime won't work on phone app because mobile hates you using free stuff. Oh, if there's a command that skips that, I'd love to know. Oh, cool. Interesting. I bring you the mail. I'm not scared of some ghost rocket. Don't minimize my Golurk, because you'll never hit him if you do. Ha ha ha. That's a minimized joke. Has he? Watch it, has he? That's all I gotta say. Watch it. I vibrate uncontrollably like a cold, wet dog. Is that in response to being interviewed? We'll work on that. I'm not gonna give up on you, okay, Launch? How's that? I'll minimize my muck. Okay, that is actually scary. I'll give you that. Maybe don't do that. Just don't. It's kind of toxic. Ha ha ha. Well, muck is toxic. More epic puns. Okay. We're almost to a cool little silly battle arena. Okay, I can do this. There we go. Perfect. We need more. More stairs. Oh, I should use sand waves. I forgot we have those. So Beach Party also adds like this sand variant, which is hype. Let's see. Use some sand waves in here. Oh, heck yeah. I like that, yeah. Let's give it a little shine. Cool. Neat. We need to put an edge around this too, but we'll get there. I think this is looking good. Also, gang, first of all, thank you so much for the subscriptions today. But I feel like we've gotten more followers today than I've gotten a long time in an actual stream. I feel like most of the time my streams, like I feel like I get most of my followers when I'm not streaming, which is so interesting. I don't even know what to take away from that. But people are like, wow, this could be cool in concept. But then they show up and they're like, nah, I don't think it's actually. Okay. Just clowning on myself. But maybe. But maybe. Maybe that's it. Griffin Sweep, thank you for the follow as well. I don't have any more sand waves. We're gonna have to buy more from the oh, we could move those villagers over too. Before we're done today, we will move over the villagers that I traded with for some of the beach party stuff. That is a thing that was done. A ton of people don't like to be perceived when they follow, is what I've learned. Oh, that's also interesting. That's a good call. Stura just, oh, yeah, you two both came up with that. That is so fair. I never thought of that. Now, I'm a very anxious person, but when it comes to online, I feel like I don't care as much, like, with, like, well, that specific kind of thing. Interesting. That's, yeah, so fair. I get that, actually. Thank you for straightening me out there. I thought my joke was funny still, but that does make sense. Seb! Have a great night, Seb. Thanks for being here. I'll be going to get married. Oh, you hear that? You hear that, everybody? I'm getting a life. That sounds weird when I say it that way. I will be inheriting someone else's life. There we go. That's what I meant to say. Are you? Watch it, Luna. Watch it. Good thing we don't have create. I would love to have create. It's just not. It's unfortunately like just so unsustainable for like a server this big. I think it would be really, really tough. Alchemy is in Cobblemon, yes. Okay, I guess we could go like this. Do we edge it? Wait, yeah, I guess we edge it like this. Sure. I really hope that I don't end up feeling like my proportions are off. But I think this looks kind of good, right? What do you guys think? How are we doing? Cool? Need more sand waves. Maybe a sand castle on there. What do we need? What do we need? Anybody got ideas? I'm listening. I love create. Yeah, it feels like something new. I think that's true. Multiple years on a create server would need a NASA computer to run. Yes. Yes, it would. Yeah. Yes, I actually have a bunch of filled sand buckets too. So we can like go like this, I think. And then you just, do you grab more sand? Yeah. And then you, bing. Oh, this is gonna be cool actually. Oh, wait, does it matter like where I clicked? Is that what happened? I don't know. Cool. No. Can't figure out if that's locational or what. Oh my gosh, stop. What? How does it work? Hey. Get on there. What is happening? This is the weirdest little thingerbob. Huh. Okay, I don't know, but I guess that one just gets 3. Sure. I'll make you cry. The second I read that, all I could think is, it was that. Oh, you're crying, are you? What happened here? My sand pile, I can't even pick it up. I smushed it. There we go. Perfect. Nobody judge my sandcastles. I tried. Luna. Okay, wait. Sorry. I said I'm definitely gonna be taking inspiration for this build. Is it? Oh yeah, heck yes. And I was actually, you know, it's funny. I was gonna invite you to like build like a satellite here or something. I don't know. I feel like it makes sense. If you wanted to mess around with like a prototype for your build or something that like will eventually feel like your build, you're totally welcome to. Because I knew this would be in line with what you were working on. No, Luna, don't say anything. I blasted it. I said don't. Shh. Give me this. Yeah, there we go. My sandy gas castle, no less. Okay. Cool, cool. And we did it on our first try. On our first try. How does it, dude, what? Okay. You guys see this? Okay. Let's look at this corner. Okay, that one doesn't count. That does count. I don't know. I don't know, man. Is Scralpin Jugaldian? Yes, it is. They both are. Flash ban. Are you guys seeing this? I'm getting ripped off. I'm getting embarrassed. I'm missing. Now I'm mad. Oh, no. Give that back. Oh, God. Just delete it. What's happening? How do these work? Dude. Put it in the middle. What is this magic? Oh my God, I did it. I'm a genius. Feels good. Feels good. I was, but no more. I'm so set. Sorry, what was this question? Virt is the something. Is the mod pack available? Not yet. As Farley said, yes. One day. But not today. Let's put one of you here, and one of you here, and one of... Dude, if this Krabby busts my sandcastles, we're gonna have to find out whether or not Pokemon break sandcastles. You know what? I want to know now. I don't want to wait around for entropy. Come here. Butt face. Oh! You did this! You sicken me, Krabby. Okay, so these sandcastles aren't gonna last. Oh, wait, let me just quickly put this... Okay, I did it. So, sandcastles in the battle arena, probably a bad idea. But we'll leave it for now. Maniac, oh no. Yeah, all that work was probably for nothing. No! Oh, come on, get over it. He smushed my sandcastle, that's way darker. Okay. Now we just need to get a little perimeter, so to speak, around here. Are there sand slabs. Do we have that? I feel like we do. We do. Wait, you can make sus sand? Is that what that is? Wait, can I put it? Can I put stuff in here? I remember, I think how this works. Let's put a chair in the sus sand, maybe. Wait, is it gonna crash? Don't do the slabs. Oh, right. I remember that. Thank you. I will not. Okay, no sand slabs. I forgot that's illegal. An illegal item. Thank you, everybody who freaked out in chat. But can I put this chair in the sand? Huh? What? What about? No. Huh? Whatever. I don't know how things work. Crisis averted. Brushy, brush, brush, brush. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm learning things. Okay, gang? We're messing around with the mod pack. We're starting to learn things. I want to use some palm stairs here to go down into the battle arena. We'll do that. Probably this. I'm not gonna finish all the terraforming stuff, but I like this. I think this looks... You sicken me. I think he broke 2 of my sand... My sandcastles are already dead. Oh my god. 50% of them gone. Just like that. I'll never... Never again. Fine. I worked hard for those. Run, John. He's gone. He can't run. Spare the Joltik. Joltik is no more. My pain. Commodified. Stupid chair. All right, gang. Let's go move some villagers. That'll go calmly, I'm sure. That's what you get, Joltik. That's what you get. Daniel Dickens, welcome to the stream. We have built a nice little tiki hut. It just needs a roof, but we're not doing that right now. And oh, I'll mute so I do not like, I don't know, I don't like doing that when people move you around and I'm streaming. Okay, that wall does not look good, I gotta say, but I'm not gonna fix that right now. Eventually. Look at that sundown. Look at that beautiful Jean Marc. Got a little battle arena. I think this is cool. We're gonna need some custom palm trees, but we're gonna have some good stuff over there. The scab, fake villagers. I don't know the Obsidian lore. Are they evil or just shady? Both. Morally gray is the goal. We're gonna work towards morally gray during this series. We've kind of been pretty middle of the road anyway. Like, I don't think Team Obsidian has done that much evil. You know, I did some experimenting on Pokemon with the power of the Dragon Egg in Battlecraft Season 2, but I'm not sure, you know, what negatives really came from that, so I don't think we've had many, like, heists or anything. We could do better. We can definitely do better. All right. Aerodactyl, you're up. Oops. Let's go, you and me. Let's go, gang. This. Do we have them? We have them. Ah! Oh god, did I lose them? No. Go, Aerodactyl. Can I get even better settings on this? Let's just go all the way back. There we go. La da 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 dum dum da da dum. Can we do even better? Let's do this. Yes. That was stupid. I love this so much. Come on, boys. Taking you home. Perfect. Oh my god. It's a weird camera. I'll have to fix that later. I don't know where I was. Alright, the boys are home. They should accept these as workstations. Now, I'm afraid they're gonna die if I don't do something for them. So maybe what we'll do for now is let's take some trap doors. Go like this. Do like a kind of low hanging bar roof here. Do I have any actual planks? Yes, I do. And then I think we want to get them in there. There's an Oshawott here. I'm mainly saying that for Jean-Marc, but maybe I'll get one. And then, what do I do here? I need a lectern to put in that spot eventually. For now, we'll just put a block to stop it. And then they're stealing food from my baby Mon's mouths. Kill. Fair enough. I understand. But I feel like, and I could be wrong about this, but I feel like your villagers are eating good. Well, as good as you'll allow them. I don't pretend to think that you go easy on them, but let's see if I can drag these guys in. They eat well. TM, yeah. Yeah, see? I know. That goes there. This goes here. We open you. Nope. You're in there forever. Have fun. Look at these guys. Look how happy they are. Gil, you're welcome to adopt them. If you want to like give them names and stuff, you know, they could be Gillage satellite employees if you wanna employ them or something. I don't know if they're gonna be happy right now. I kind of need to like put an iron golem here probably, or be way more careful with stuff. A drowned could definitely come up here and just destroy them. So we'll see. We'll see how happy they really are. But I did trade them all the way to full, at least. Oh, not quite, maybe. Are you an expert? Oh, they're both at the same level. They need a little bit more trading, but I'm out of emeralds. This guy actually sells the coconut cocktails, though. That's cool. I want to make a fridge. I know I made one earlier, but why is it not there? I didn't spell it right. Fridge. Let's pop a fridge right here. And right there. No, I don't like that. Maybe. I don't like this either. Maybe. Sure, whatever. I gotta fix that. I'll fix that later. And then, do I have any cupboards left? What do I do with? Oh, they're there. We're gonna go like this and like this. Yes. Now the fridges you can actually make drinks in. I think. Cocoa nut. Let's see. Oh, so you make it in the palm bar. What do you do in the fridge? Can you make ice in the fridge? Yes. Water bottle to ice. Does it spit out the bottle, or does it eat your bottle? Because if it eats your bottle, that's actually... Let's test. We'll test this. Ah, yes. Table for two. Me and Effie. All right, let's go like that. Go. Oh, God. It's cheaper water / time wise. They look really happy. Name's Bobby and Bobby. Okay. What should I try building in MC? A habitat. I mean, I'm voting build habitat. It gets practice on building habitats. Normally a block of ice is a whole water source. Touche, but it's not really like, it doesn't really cost a water source. This is definitely a nice like automatic ice way of doing it without having to like, I mean, you can only get ice farms with players breaking it. I don't think, actually maybe, I don't think you can explode it with TNT. So this is nice in terms of free stuff. Now let's see whether we got this bottle or not. I don't think we did. We did not. It deleted the bottle. So that's, I'm not into that, actually. I don't think we're going to do that. Pretty sure it just did. But now, can I make this? Honey, ice, and coconut. I have so many coconuts from getting all this palm. So let's go like this. You, and you. Who's going to do it with the chair in there? That's crazy. And then we can place this, right? Bang! Yes! Oh, I drank it all. I gotta drink some. And I got strength for that. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Hazy, have a great night. And Rin, welcome back. We just moved some villagers in through the air with Aerodactyl. And they're stuck in here now. My little boys, my tropical boys. We made our first tiki drink. And we made a nice little arena that we'll continue to work on a little bit, but this is more expensive than what this cost you 1 sand, which is harder to renew. Yeah. Yeah, it would be 1 sand and whatever it's gonna cost in your furnace and yeah, a lot of production time. I'm not into that. So I'll just get ice. The old way, probably. The old-fashioned way. Uphill, both ways. Okay. Gang, we did it. What is that? Is that a diving board? That's actually pretty cool. That's awesome. I feel like... Jean-Marc, just nodding. I feel like you'll land on the sand right now. It might not be very comfortable, but high stakes diving. Okay, that was actually pretty far out considering Jean-Marc did that in VR too. So he just got wet in real life. Just so everybody knows, that's what happened. Do a flip, John. Yes. Oh my god. Do a corkscrew. Okay. Oh, you know what we need here? Actually, we need these. Let's put some seashells on the tournament floor or the arena floor. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. Splendid. All right, gang. Well, I actually think that will be the end of today's stream. I think we did really good. I wish I had been running replay mod. Next time, if you're here, remind me to run replay mod because dang it. But, oh, Krabby's blowing bubbles. That is an animation that happens only at dusk. But thank you everybody for being here. That was a wonderful stream. I will continue to be streaming from here pretty consistently, and thank you for the love on the new video. Everybody have a wonderful rest of your weekend, or at least a good start to your new week. And we'll talk to you soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.